So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a decent clearance. And it's James Rodriguez. Nicely weighted. Eze! It's bounced back off the post. It'll be a throw-in. Yamal, neatly clipped into space, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Eze, and it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Messi. Eze. Now, can they get him away? That is lovely. He's had a shot! Eze out of this world! About as smooth as it gets. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He is through here. Space for him to turn and look. Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Getafe currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Onana, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's clever. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Diaz. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, this is a great position. That's a sharp pass. Eze, who is rarely short on confidence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's well spotted. That's really well cleared. Getafe do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Nice interception, well timed. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, super ball. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Venezuela with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Getafe have the chance to go. Oh, he's having a go! And he's managed to gift it back. Eze, lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Knocks it into space. Yamal has it in a wide position, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Amadou Onana. Great ball, and he's in here.
Gerrard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Nearly, but not quite. Otto goes short. And the shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's been hooked away. And that's a throw-in. Eze. Some really good ball movement. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Venezuela have their second corner now. Diaz! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Venezuela restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's worked it through. Now can he find a finish? Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! Into the lead once more!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Getafe leading now. And he skips past his man. That's a cute ball. Has to go back here. And he's in on goal. Yamal, there's the shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune...
And that is all they have time for. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And we are back on the way. And that could set him on his way. Chance! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
He hit that like he meant it, absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Onana. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely shaped ball. And that's an excellent interception. And a chance! Missed by a fraction. Now it's Neymar, and he's had it nicked away. Spread to the right. Neymar. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Alonso. And he welcomes it in. Neymar gets flagged offside. And this is Ronaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Now he's running away. Onana. And the shot! Deftly away. Eze.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And no, that was never going to make it. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Aguero. Eze. Romero gets across to intercept that. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Good ball over the top. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
James Rodriguez. Van Dijk tries to clear. Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Getafe really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Aguero. And this Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Venezuela are looking to go forward now. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Now it's Neymar looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! In he goes again! And no mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So again, we have parity.
Getafe really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Big chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Haaland fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's full! It's hit the upright.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Saka. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Now it's Raul. The ball goes in. Rijkaard can get it clear. Van Dijk. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. He's found the way through. Forlan. And he's there to get it away. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. And here's Aguero. And that is as much time as there will be. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero. Described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave.
Olise! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's James Rodriguez. And here's Depay. Oh, sweet feet. Tries to pass it through. Rui Costa. Driving on and making good progress. He's looking wide. That ball looks a good one. Eze. Gerrard. And it's Robertson. Threads one in. He's found space here. Oh, easy pickings there. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Olise. It's run loose here. Dinks one through. And back to the keeper. Romero. Getafe so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Spread to the right. Now it's Aguero. Nicely weighted ball. Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Van Basten! Goal! Boca Juniors! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Olise clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He's found the way through. Memphis Depay! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Memphis Depay clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Aguero here's onto this. He's in a good position here. Always goes. Shot and goal! And that's in. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
Rui Costa! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw. And again they hit the front. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Boca Juniors leading now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Eze with a definite foul there. Hakimi. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Van Basten. Eze defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Memphis Depay gets shoots! In he goes again! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's a sharp little ball here. Real chance here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Always onto this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Boca Juniors clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Big chance! No way through. Eze. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And here's Van Basten. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And for the first half, that is that. Getafe are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Doku. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Robertson receives it in a wide position. Xabi Alonso clears without hesitation.
Well, that's good defending.
Here's a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Great ball if he can get there. He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Getafe with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Aguero. Romero gets a foot in here. And it's Batistuta. Hakimi. Hakimi. Good take, and is he in? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Mbappe plays it short. Now it's Mbappe. That is lovely. Takes a shot! Boca Juniors have their second corner now. Oh, good climb! No, not the best of headers.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 17.007 espectadores.
So we've reached the hour mark. Cannavaro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Memphis Depay. Looking to play him in. They've got a corner here. It's their second corner of the game. Otto goes short. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Cafu. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, he's having a go! Nearly, but not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Looking for options for movement. And that pass just didn't quite work. Eze, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Mbappe. Hakimi. Now Mbappe. And that's been intercepted. Oh, they can break here. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Shevchenko. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Akanji. Messi chasing after it. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Ah, that's a fine interception.
Getafe clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Aguero. It's Aguero! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's... And a chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Eze has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Nice physical challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay proves just a little bit too strong. Looking for the run, but he's gone backward here. Messi! And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 3 coming up. Otto with the short one. Fletcher does really well to win the ball there. Getafe close now to seeing this one through to the end. Hakimi. Now is this the final assault?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Shevchenko. He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And there goes the final whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it's down to business here. Messi writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
Forlan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
James Rodriguez. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aguero. It's Aguero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And he's forced to go back. Oh, good-looking ball. Gerrard. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The ball has bounced loose now. And the counter is on. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He's having a pop! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Aguero. Now it's Aguero. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Aguero. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Aguero. And it's Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Looking to play him in. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's chosen to go back. He was under real pressure there. Now, who's going to be first to this? James Rodriguez, driving on and making good progress. Messi, he's got away, and the finish! There it is! The perfect script, the perfect outcome, a date with immortality. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Just eases him off the ball. James Rodriguez is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. The defender is not giving up on this. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is good alertness. Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the shot! Brilliant! A finish of true class! And they're threatening to fly away here.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Getafe are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Xavi Alonso. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Aguero. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Threads one in. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, well played, well played. James Rodriguez. Eze, who is rarely short on confidence. Some resolute defending there. Alonso. He's having a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Getafe clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Getafe looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Away we go again. Odo. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's James. Scholes. Robertson. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Gerrard. Poor, robust challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Neymar. Chance for a shot! Gerrard has been caught there. It's a foul. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Aguero, and this is Forlan. Eze wriggles his way through. Scholes ploughing through the middle. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Eze actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Getafe with the corner, there first. Odo with the short one. Cafu. Odo receives it in a wide position. And now a sudden chance to counter.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
disappointed with that.
98.004 espectadores.
Cafu, just about up to the hour now. And here's Neymar. Showing good feet. Eze. Very nicely done. Eze! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Rijkaard. Now it's Forlan. Gerrard. Eze.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gerrard wins the duel this time. Aguero. And this is Forlan. Eze charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's picked his way through. Applies the finish! And again, he is at his elastic best. Olise going forward. Olise! And he has kept it out somehow.
Olise is offering a wry smile there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So
dorsal
the manager
17.
can make a change
El
for the first
dorsal
time in the
8.
game here.
Scholes. Serán sustituidos.
Getafe
por
have
el
the
dorsal
chance to go
10.
the other way.
Neymar. El dorsal 9. Owen.
And it's Gerrard. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Forlan. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Owen really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Aguero. Time and again they are repelled. And that is out of play. James. Eze. Eze. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Can he finish? And one more try! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Messi clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Now it's Messi. And Messi! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it. He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard. For Xavi Alonso. James Rodriguez. And it's Xavi Alonso. And it's Aguero. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Owen tries to play it through. And he was quick to react. He is through here.
2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's done very well to... Goes for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona have their second corner now. Bullish header! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
And time is up. Getafe proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it and no order.
Oh, he's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Villa. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Royce. That's a little off target. Cafu. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Aguero. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it again. That's where it came from. Looking to play him in.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, he's burst through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Memphis Depay! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Memphis Depay deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
No way through, so back it comes. There's the shot! It's there! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Marcó en el minuto 20 el dorsal 7.
Getafe have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Xavi Alonso. And here's Depay. Pinches it off him. Getafe already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And it's Royce. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Conte. Costa Curta. Driving forward. Hammers. Wins the duel this time. Getafe
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Eze. Rijkaard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. James Rodriguez is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Xabi Alonso. And it's James Rodriguez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. James Rodriguez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Xavi Alonso. And that's a dangerous ball. Messi! And smartly reclaimed. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. James Rodriguez. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And the ball is out of play. Well, that pass isn't the best. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Aguero. He is just caressing the ball. Rijkaard. Oh, good read. And here's Messi. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goal. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Getafe coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Getafe can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Getafe leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Aguero. Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Great vision. It's come to nothing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. Some front-footed pressing going on here. He's looking unstoppable. David Villa going like a man possessed at the moment. David Villa makes a move down the right. Oh, sweet feet. Pass somewhat off target. David Villa, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And he's managed to gift it back.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's James Rodriguez. He's found a way through. James Rodriguez! It's off target and by quite a way.
James Rodriguez clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Now it's Royce. And he's had it nicked away. James Rodriguez is one whose deliveries we all know about. Memphis Depay threads one in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And here's Messi. Pressure coming in from all directions. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Xavi Alonso. Eze does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Memphis Depay. James Rodriguez touches it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gives it back. James Rodriguez! Nearly, but not quite. And they win it back again. David Villa. That has not gone well. 75 minutes played. It's a good run down the right. Spread neatly.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Aguero. Aguero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Royce. Played out to the left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Aguero. James. Now it's Villa. Now it's Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Getafe can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
James Rodriguez. And it's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's managed to get free. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Eze picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Liverpool have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Marcelo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Eze. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Marcelo has the space to scheme. James Rodriguez. Both sides exercising caution for now. And here's Aguero. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Marcelo has it out wide and in space. Eze. And it's Bellingham. Seedorf. He's having a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Seedorf. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Here comes the corner. Getafe with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Getafe yet to have an attempt on goal. Otto makes a dash for it. Eze, and it's made its way to him. That is a great pick out. He is through here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And it's James Rodriguez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
James Rodriguez is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. Gattuso. Xavi Alonso. 15 minutes till half-time. And he's in on goal! And that's been won straight back. Strokes it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham going forward. Bellingham! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Marcelo aims beyond the defence. And the ball is out of play. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Stood up well to him there. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eze gets on his bike and on the move. And here's James.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Couldn't squeeze it through. James Rodriguez. Now it's Neymar. Eze. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. And it's Aguero. That's destined for the flank. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Just a quick
Reflections
reminder
on the
today,
first half?
please refrain
Well, there's
from
no way
talking
to disguise
outside
the fact
this
that they've been poor.
Thank you very
Not a
much for
single
your
shot on
cooperation.
goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Away we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Knocks it into space. James Rodriguez. Gattuso. James Rodriguez. And it's Xabi Alonso. This is a promising build-up. Eze really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Getafe are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
He has found the way through. James finding himself in space. Cafu has it in a wide position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham looking to play him in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Looking for the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Xabi Alonso gets a foot in here. Xabi Alonso defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now can he find a finish? He's having a shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Gattuso. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's McManaman. Oh, they can break here. James Rodriguez is one whose deliveries we all know about. Alonso. Oh, this is a very good run. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Aguero. Bellingham. And that's definitely not his best. Odo. That's a good run down the left. Oh, played through for the wide man. Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through, thinks about the shot, deftly away. Xabi Alonso, Akanji. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He is through here. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. You have to... Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
That's that, the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That could spell trouble. Looking for the run. That's a shade optimistic. Eze. Cafu. James Rodriguez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great vision. He's found space here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shot, surely! Neymar. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Aguero. Getafe are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Van Bommel. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, delightful ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Neymar. That is ended up in no man's land. He's being urged to shoot. Getafe do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Eze. James Rodriguez. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Messi running with the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. James. This is a promising build-up. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Oh, it's a thumping hit. Eze, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Eze. Timber makes the interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. James Rodriguez is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And here's Messi. Now, can they get him away? And that's been drilled in. And he can clear it away. Nicked it back promptly. Eze. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Back on the way then. So the first half brought no goals. Now that is tidy, really tidy. And this is Neymar. Neymar ploughing through. Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. James Rodriguez. Now Neymar.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Great ball, and he's... Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France with the corner, they're first. Neymar goes short. That's destined for the flank. And a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Looking to play him in. And this is Neymar. Showing good feet. And it's Eze. It's a good run he's making out on the left. That's good play. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Cafu. And this is Messi. Eze. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. James going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
And here's Neymar. Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's a cute ball. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Pinches it off him. Good ball, good take. Played out to the left flank. And this is Cruyff. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Xavi Alonso. Quality ball.
Getafe clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He is through here. Engages and forces him off the ball. James Rodriguez, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Silvestre. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mbappe is onto this. It's a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Tries a shot! Oh, crossbar! Deftly away.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cafu. And it's James Rodriguez. It's a searching pass. Nicely weighted ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. James Rodriguez is one of the key ingredients in the team's... And that'll be the end of that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believes that gave him the psychological edge.
And he's had it nicked away. Aguero, and the shot!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Ratchaburi restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch.
And the finish! Gets. And that was his 20th goal for this team.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Getafe have their lead. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rodri. Scholes, he has a look up. Neymar, and here's Yamal. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's a lovely, neat pass. Yamal, now it's Yamal. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Odo. And Akanji. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's James Rodriguez. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, no joy this time. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. And this is Messi. Now he's got space here. Mbappe. This is a promising build-up. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. Scholes. Oh, important interception. Eze. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Good play on the left-hand side here. Well, they've got it again. And it's Scholes. And here's Rooney. James Rodriguez. Eze, who can single-handedly make a difference. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Out towards the flank. Passing nice and neat. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rodri. Oh, good take in a good area. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, good-looking ball. Getafe looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's worked it through. And this is Neymar. Great challenge, time to perfection. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. That's good play. And it's Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It is a corner, good chance. And we have our very first corner. Otto goes short. And he shoots! And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Getafe are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Xabi Alonso gets across to intercept that. Takes a shot! And that was precious close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Mbappe. Now Howson. Scholes with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And it's Rooney. And here's Mbappe. James Rodriguez. Messi. Now it's Aguero. Aguero powering forward here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Getafe do have a chance to counter here. Ratchaburi appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Yamal. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Ratchaburi really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Cafu gets it away. Backward it goes.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 16.870 espectadores.
And this is Neymar. Pinches it off him. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Deftly away. Eze going forward. Howson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's been hooked away. Mbappe. That's a nicely shaped ball. Xavi Alonso. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's been slipped through. Messi! Deftly away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. And the through ball. Rijkaard kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. James Rodriguez. And it's Eze. Neymar. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Eze has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
That has been cut short. Costa Curta.
Ratchaburi really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Aguero.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's picked it up out wide. Threads one in. And he can thump it away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 25, Neymar. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 24, Agüero.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
El dorsal 10, el
Tries to
dorsal
pass it through.
17,
Oh, no, that was never going to make
el
it.
dorsal 20.
Ratchaburi really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Searching pass he's played there. That's a shade optimistic. And that is as far as it goes. Getafe pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you.
Diaz! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good ball, good take. That is a brilliant interception. He's gone forward. Defending of the desperate variety. And he shoots! Great defending, strong and determined.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. We always look the favourite there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Xavi Alonso. Cafu. Getafe yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Diaz is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Gerrard. Mendes has it in a wide position. Corner number 2 then. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Eze, now it's Aguero. Oh no, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Paris Saint-Germain with another corner. So, third corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. James Rodriguez. And it's Messi. Foot in. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Diaz. And Batistuta! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And that's definitely not his best. Eze. Now it's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Eze. Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Diaz! Erring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's got away from Messi! And he cuts out the supply. James Rodriguez. And here's Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Alonso. No, that's been intercepted. Oh no. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mendes charging forward down that flank. Xavi Alonso. And it's James Rodriguez. Messi receives it in a wide position. He's found the way, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He has found the way through, and a chance! That's a fair try, but just off target. That's the end of the first 45. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Look at the it's Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Otto picks it up from the goal kick. Eze, De Ligt cuts it out. Nuno Mendes, now it's Diaz, Gerrard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Deftly away. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gerrard. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Diaz! Oh, that was precious close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh no! Eze. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read. Gerrard. Now it's Batistuta. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Chouameni. Now it's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Aguero. James Rodriguez. And here's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batistuta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Neymar. Odo. Eze. No way. Goes for a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Chouameni. Batistuta. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's having a go! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Batistuta. That's going wide left. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now he's had a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neymar. James. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Aguero. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's nice. Eze running with intent. Very nicely done. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, this is a great... And the finish! Diaz looking sharp there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
Nicely shaped ball.
Look, this is so frustrating.
And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter, and astute...
Shot, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Robson.